Joining us on the program right now, president of the Kansas State Rifle Association, Patricia Stone King. Patricia, how you doing this evening?
I'm pretty good, Cam. How are you?
I am great. Thanks so much for coming on the program tonight.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You bet. So, periodically we see these stories from around the country. The latest was from Kansas, the Wichita Eagle, with a headline over the weekend: women's interest in guns shoots up. You got to get the bad pun in there. And yet the story itself by Sarah Tucker is really pretty good, talking about the number of women in Kansas who are becoming new gun owners and who are becoming right-to-carry holders. Are you seeing a dramatic increase?
We are seeing an increase. We're seeing an increase in women not only buying guns and learning to shoot them, but taking an active interest in protecting their right to do so.
All right. The story in the Wichita Eagle says, according to statistics from the Kansas Attorney General, 2,491 women submitted concealed carry applications in fiscal year 2012. That represents more than a 57% increase in applicants from the previous year. So, Patricia, what is it that is spurring more and more women to become gun owners and concealed carry holders?
Well, I really think it's got to do with the fact that we've made it more available to women, and we've we've got different programs that are making women feel more comfortable. I think some women in the past, they felt kind of stifled being on the range with men, and it's kind of been viewed as if it was a man's only kind of activity or world, and that's just not the case anymore. And so we put them in activities like Women on Target, where they get to come and learn to shoot lots of different kinds of guns, and the camaraderie with the other women. They find out it's fun, and I think women feel empowered when they learn to shoot and know that they have a chance to defend themselves if they need to.
Absolutely. And Patricia, do you see this continuing? I mean, is this a trend, going to go up, or do you think this is going to plateau at some point?
Oh, I don't know. I think the trend for now is going to continue to go up. We just keep seeing more and more and more women. I also own a shooting school, and in classes that I do, used to be several years ago, we'd have, like in beginners classes, we'd have a ratio where we might have 6 men and 2 women, or maybe no women at all. And we actually are seeing now where we have 6 women and 2 men. It's like reversed itself. And,
wow.
Some of the women, they come in, they're a little bit nervous or apprehensive, but when we get done with them, they're grinning from ear to ear and talking about what kind of gun to buy.
I love seeing and hearing these stories, Patricia. And again, it's happening all around the country. And as you say, as women feel more comfortable going to the range, as women, as women, more and more of their friends or their family members become gun owners, it removes that stigma.
Well, and I think that they just are, it's an educational process. Range owners have been educated, gun shop owners are being educated. There are more women becoming instructors, and they like learning from other women. And it just provides, and men are, I think, have changed their attitude a lot too. And it's just kind of a generational difference. It's no longer the attitude that, well, you're a girl and you shouldn't do that,
Right. Right. All right. Well, listen, Patricia, if there are women out there in Kansas who are listening tonight who want some resources, I mean, how do they get started? What's the best thing to do?
Well, the best thing to do is go to their local range and talk to the folks at that range and find out what kind of classes they offer. And they'll find that, a lot of times they will set up women's only classes. And if that makes them, feel more comfortable, we'll do it. And if they join organizations just like the KSRA, and they can find out information about events like Women on Target and women in the outdoors, and all these different activities that women are getting involved in. And those are all information resources for them as well.
Absolutely. Well, Patricia, thanks again for coming on the program tonight. Great talking to you, and hope we can do it again soon.
Well, thanks for having me, Cam. Great talking to you again, too.
You bet. Patricia Stone King, president of the Kansas State Rifle Association.